The North Suburban Beat with Hillary Neri. I'm Steve Hahn. Thank you so much for joining us here today.
Many remember the poor reception returning warriors got when returning from the war in Vietnam. This year, on Military Appreciation Day at the State Fair, it became the official commemoration of the 50th anniversary of the Vietnam War. Roseville resident Jerry Keisner was one of those honored.
I was in Vietnam for a total of 22 months, 17 days, and 6 hours if you're counting. So I've been there. What I get all the time now, it's changed.
You know, it's important to be reminded about all the sacrifices our military makes for us.
Yeah, what a great celebration for the guys that fought for our country.
Absolutely.
And I know that, Hillary, they thought that like 1,000 people were going to show up, and 4,000 ended up showing up.
Yeah,
so
that's fantastic.
great for those guys. Have you ever seen a new pothole you wish the city knew about, or graffiti that appeared overnight? In New Brighton, you can just pull out your phone, take a picture of that problem you spot in the community, such as a broken stop sign, and send that picture and other information to responsible city department. Just use New Brighton 311. The mobile application will automatically identify the GPS coordinates of the incident being reported to the city. The web interface allows all New Brighton 311 users to enter the location of the problem. The product will allow citizens to notify the city of problem areas and for a follow-up email, which includes a resolution to the issue, will be sent back to the person that reported the problem. The new Brighton 311 software is a free download and is available at the Apple or Google Play stores.
September is National Preparedness Month. Your city and county are gearing up to be ready for any kind of emergency, but they know they can't do it without the involvement of citizens. This is a month that emergency managers use to run drills and train personnel. But your city also wants to educate you in the best ways to respond if an emergency, if weather, terrorist, or health epidemic related.
The Harriet Alexander Nature Center will celebrate its 10th annual Wild Rice Festival on September 14th. The day is a celebration of wild rice, Native American culture, and Minnesota's fall season. It will be a fun time of discovery and, of course, lots of food.
The Wild Rice Festival is a fun day of celebrating wild rice, Native American culture, and the Minnesota fall harvest. This year it's on Saturday, September 14th. The pancake breakfast is at 8 a.m., goes from 8 to 11, and the entire festival, like all the activities and things, start at 9 and go until 4.
I know the Gibbs Farm people have been instrumental in this wonderful display of ancient customs, and the Friends of the Harriet Alexander Nature Center raise lots of their funds each year at the event. You can find out more about both organizations at linking them through ctvnorthsuburbs.org/NSB.
Have you seen some of those speed monitor boards around Roseville and wish they would put one of those in your street? During Roseville's Night to Unite, the most common concerns from citizens were traffic and speed enforcement. With increasing demands on the police department, Roseville is asking residents to partner and adopt a speed board.
Did you get to the Minnesota State Fair this year in our great city of Falcon Heights? Weather is always a determining factor for attendance, and this year they broke the single-day record on the final Sunday, which had ideal temperatures and ideal skies. But some other days at the fair were not so comfortable this year.
State Fair attendance was close to 94,000 on Tuesday, which is recorded as being the lowest daily gate in 4 years, and it's not hard to figure out why.
Well, it's hot and humid for sure.
Yesterday we had a girl almost pass out, so she had to go sit in the freezer for a while.
It was 96 degrees, just 3 degrees short of the record.
You know, I never knew about that park, but it sounds like a wonderful place.
Yeah, and all those kids can jump around and have fun on that equipment. Good for them. The City of Mounds View has created a premier redevelopment site that consists of 3 parcels now owned by the Mounds View Economic Development Authority. The EDA purchased a 1.2-acre parcel in September 2008 and later demolished the blighted gas station and car wash that was formerly on the site. They also purchased the adjoining half-acre and 2-acre parcels the summer of 2013. Located on a highway that sees over 20,000 cars a day, the 3 parcels will be bundled for redevelopment purposes to maximize the highest and best use of the area. The EDA will be demolishing the structures on both parcels this fall and hope to have a developer lined up before spring. You can click, download an aerial photo and description of the 3 parcels at the city website. Link it to ctvnorthsuburbs.org/NSB.
Shoreview recently announced this year's winners of the Community Green Awards. 5 Shoreview families and 1 business have been named. They recognize homeowners and businesses for their efforts to improve Shoreview by planting shoreline buffers, install rain gardens, and installing solar panels or geothermal systems. They also congratulate those who take other actions to advance water quality in the community and reduce environmental impact. And in many cases, these actions can also save money. Cummins Power at 3850 Victoria Street was the business receiving the award this year. After moving into the old Medtronic building, Cummins installed solar panels on its roof. They remodeled the space, replacing the old fixtures with high-efficiency lighting and occupancy sensors. There is also a skylight in the center of the building to bring daylight in. You can get a list of all the winners at the city website. Just link to them at ctvnorthsuburbs.org, or our homepage has a links tab that takes you to each of the 10 cities and many other great local sites. Well, that's this roundup of local news. Now let's take a look at the community calendar.
2 of our cities are joining together again this year to celebrate fall with a family run. Register for the Falcon Heights/Lauderdale 5K on September 21st. Just visit falconheights.org to register and spend a beautiful summer morning meeting neighbors while exercising. The race begins at Falcon Heights Community Park, 2050 Rose Lawn at 8 a.m. and registration begins promptly at 7 a.m. Snacks and water will be provided after the race. Gibbs Museum of Pioneer and Dakota Life invites you to a day to celebrate apples, apple crafts, apple games, and apple treats. On Saturday, September 1st, they offer a whole day of apple fun, all in the beautiful setting of the Gibbs Museum. Enjoy a horse-drawn hayride, visit the Heritage Apple Orchard, and learn about Minnesota apples. Make apple critters, bob for apples, enjoy free food, and much, much more. That's it, Hillary, for this edition of the North Suburban Beat. If you have a story idea for this program, please contact us at ctvnorthsuburbs.org/NSB, complete with all the links we mentioned in this show. With Hillary Neri, I'm Steve Hahn. Thank you for watching. Have a great day.